What if the entire global economy is built on a trap? One designed to keep nations, corporations, and even you in endless debt. What if the harder you work, the more the system takes? Not by theft, but by design. Every financial boom, every collapse, every rescue seems random. But what if it's all part of a pattern, one engineered over centuries? This isn't just a story about money, it's about control. And today, we're uncovering the global money trap. Long before digital transactions and credit cards, wealth was measured in gold. Heavy, rare, and real. But gold was hard to move, and war was expensive. So, banks introduced a shortcut. Paper money. These paper notes represented gold stored in vaults. But soon, they issued more paper than they had metal. It worked, as long as no one asked for their gold back. That was the start of fractional reserve banking, the seed of the modern money trap. By 1694, the Bank of England was founded, lending money it didn't have, collecting interest on promises. The concept spread worldwide. Governments could now fund wars and empires, not through taxes, but through debt. And debt, as it turns out, was far more profitable. Rise, building the global system. Fast forward to 1910. A secret meeting on Jekyll Island, Georgia, brought together powerful bankers and U.S. politicians. Their goal, to create a centralized system that would control the nation's money supply. 3 years later, the Federal Reserve was born. From that moment, money became a loan, every dollar created with debt attached. And after World War II, at the Bretton Woods Conference, the U.S. dollar was crowned the global reserve currency, backed by gold. Every other currency was pegged to it. For a while, the world believed it had stability, but the illusion couldn't last. Breaking point when the trap snapped shut. By the late 1960s, America was printing more dollars than it had gold to back. Foreign nations noticed and began demanding gold instead of paper. So, in 1971, President Nixon ended the dollar's convertibility to gold. From that moment, money had no anchor. It became pure fiat, backed only by government decree. And when money can be created from nothing, debt can be infinite. Fallout, crashes, crises, and control. Since then, the world has seen wave after wave of financial turmoil, inflation in the 1970s, the savings and loan crisis, the 2008 collapse. Each time, central banks printed more money, slashed interest rates, and rescued the economy by making the trap even deeper. The result, the rich got richer, while the middle class drowned in debt and rising costs. Modern parallels, the digital trap today. The numbers are staggering. Global debt exceeds $320 trillion, more than triple the world's total GDP. Over 60% of all U.S. dollars in existence were printed in the last 5 years. And now, central banks are testing digital currencies, programmable, trackable, and fully controllable. This isn't the end of the trap. It's the final upgrade. Debt is the system. Every dollar is borrowed into existence. Without debt, the global economy collapses. Crises are resets. Every crash consolidates wealth and power upward. Digital money equals total control. The future of currency may not just record what you buy. It could decide if you can buy. The trap only works if you believe money equals freedom. But real freedom begins when you understand the game being played around you. If you found this revealing, hit subscribe and share this video, because the more people who see the trap, the fewer who will fall into it.